Hello, it's Data. This is a sort of pilot podcast style episode that Lycan and I wanted to do a long time ago where we talk about random things happening in the world, mostly in the gaming industry. He's very well informed, so there's lots to talk about. Obviously, this recording was spontaneous, but we plan on putting more research into future topics if this episode goes well. Let us know if you guys like this and if we should start podcasting. Without further ado, let's get into it. For context, I received a strange email from Unity saying their leadership is stepping down. I contacted Lycan to see if he knew anything about it, and this is how our call went.
Oh.
Dang, you get coffee faster than I thought.
I decided to just grab a bottled tea.
Oh, okay. Hey, tea. Who are you?
It's peach sweet tea. It's fine. A little southern. So Unity has been in a lot of hot water. I understand you've been living under a rock, so I'll try not to bog you down too much with the details. A couple weeks back, Unity's leadership decided to publicly announce that they were going to be making some changes to the monetization and the way Unity makes money. The main method is they were going to make it to where once a game studio's product reached a certain number of downloads and a total amount of sales, they would then turn around and charge the company that's published the game something like 10 or 20 cents per download. Now, keep in mind, they didn't really put any thought into stuff like Games Pass or charity drives or things where the game could be just given away for short amounts of time. Not to mention people who sometimes just delete the game and then re-download it. Like they just basically said, "Oh yeah, we'll charge you for those re-downloads as well."
Oh gosh.
Yeah, and it was hard to really picture what they meant until someone did some fast cash and looked at Cult of the Lamb, which got an explosive cult following, but tish. And with their current sales, downloads, projections, they would retroactively owe Unity hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Oh.
Just out of nowhere. To the point where the producers for Cult of the Lamb then turned around and said, yeah, buy the game now. The moment that this shit goes live, we are deleting Cult of the Lamb from all platforms.
My gosh.
Yeah, they weren't the only ones who got really pissed about that. Several game studios went and publicly announced that they would be scrapping any projects that hadn't made at least a certain amount of progress. So like up to 50% they were willing to scrap the whole project to work on another engine or to just scrap the game altogether. Multiple companies just outright pulling stocks from Unity. Like it was a shit show. The public outcry, Unity employees got death threats. The big ticket CEOs were found guilty of or suspected of insider trading. Because looking at the last year, the CEO alone sold a lot of their shares over a long period of time throughout the year, something like $2 million worth of Unity stock shares. And then a few other board members sold almost all their stocks within the last 2 months leading up to the deal. So it was a fucking dumpster fire. And the end result is Unity has almost no positive public image at this time. The CEO recently was saddled with all of the blame for the recent blunder, and despite them backpedaling on many of the terms and conditions they said they wanted to change, they haven't taken everything back, and even if they did at this point, nobody trusts them. So Unity is probably going to be a much less relevant platform in the near future.
That's going to be interesting for VRChat.
Yep. I have no idea how they're going to handle that.
But yeah, that was the first thing that I thought, well, actually, was when I saw that email, I was like, VRChat. VRChat's gonna change, or it might change if something's happening with Unity. But now that I know the background story, holy crud.
Oh yes. Oh, wait. What is this? What is this? This is from 11:30 spin today. Good morning. I just want to touch base, let you know that your background chat is either clear or contingently clear. I'm currently making some class changes that will hopefully shorten your wait time to begin training, and we'll be reaching out to by next Wednesday of next week to chat about classes that are available. We look forward to getting you started.
Redacted.
I got the fucking job.
Hey, congrats.
Yo!
I'm really happy for you.
Hell the fuck yes.
I hear your smile. I am smiling. I am very happy.
Don't want to take a picture of my own face.
Well, it's been a long time coming. It's been what? How long have you been trying to find another job? Like at least a year?
Yeah.
No, ever since I've known you. Jeebus. Well, I am very glad and happy, and I really want to know how it goes on your first day. Wednesday, you say?
So I made my wife a promise. We made a deal. Oh, she's calling me. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm not gonna mute you, but yeah. Hello. I got an email from.
Redacted.
They're letting me know that my background check has sufficiently cleared. They will be getting back to me by next Wednesday with start dates for my training classes. I'm I'm kind of giddy. Yeah. Anyway, I love you. We can do a happy dance together about it later, okay? I will see you later. Bye. Yeah, I sent her a picture of the email, and she just called me immediately happy. So, yeah, I've been trying to get out of my current company for a long fucking time. Jesus.
Yay.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Unity, right?
Yeah. It's okay. That's actually a lot better. What's the word? Nah, it's a lot better news than Unity.
It's still worthwhile tea. It's just such a colossal fuck up. And like they thought they could just retroactively change the terms of service that all of these game studios had been following, that their company had created so much goodwill with, and no one would be pissed, that it wouldn't ruin their company, that their stock shares aren't at their most critically low that they've ever been. Like, the fuck?
Didn't this happen to another company recently, or like half a year ago? Something to do with D&D?
Oh, Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah.
The people responsible for the D&D 5e, the rules.
Yeah.
So,
speaking of, actually, that whole
similar,
conversation was recorded back then, but it's no longer there. Everything is fresh.
I'm sure. I'm sure I told you about that in VR or something, and you were. That's long ago enough that you were probably doing just like record everything. Fuck my hard drive. So I believe it.
Yeah. No, those are Discord moments.
God. But no, like, yes, Wizards of the Coast decided that they were going to fuck around and find out, and they tried creating a new, basically a terms of service that would prevent anyone from making money off of Dungeons and Dragons as a property for their new rule set. And they sent a whole bunch of contracts to big-time creators, everyone from, like, Critical Role to other like games companies that have been making figures, minis, and their own personal books that were published alongside of the mainstream information for a long fucking time. And they were like, if you make it, it's our property, and you can't make more than this much money per year on your stuff. We'll take the rest. They also tried saying anything the players made, like new races or anything that were posted to like D&D Beyond, which was the Wizards of the Coast official Dungeons and Dragons website where people could like create characters, manage campaigns and stuff online, because COVID made a tabletop a over the internet kind of thing. They tried to say, if you post it on our site, it's our property. If we like it, we can make money off it. That was another really shitty thing, and this is the second time in recent memory that a company fucked around and found out.
Yeah, why do companies think it's a good idea? Like, who in their right mind? I know they have to make some sort of money, but don't they think of the repercussions at all?
No, because the people in the big office chairs who are in board meetings talking about how much money their stockholders can get don't consider public outcry. It's not their job to consider public outcry. They're just trying to maximize their profits and minimize their expenditure. And that was a golden goose because D&D was growing so quickly in popularity. It's just...
True. I don't know. Like, I can see...
Trying to find a meme. Sorry, I was looking for a Gru meme. But this one for Discord, just it's the first one I found. Just playing D&D on Discord and your DM forgets to unmute during the boss monologue.
The whole unmute thing. Yeah, the whole unmute thing just translates very well across any game.
Yeah, this is. I found the one I wanted to show you. This is the one that was making the rounds for a while. For the board of directors, Wizards of the Coast. And they're like, none of them will read the new contract or guidelines, right? Like, I didn't understand any of it at first, but I had lots of D&D friends who were willing to bring me up to speed, and it was... God, it was such a thing.
Oh yes, I remember that. I actually remember that. You sent this exact same meme.
I probably did. Oh, I feel so bad whenever DMs and smaller groups are compared to Critical Role. I would love nothing more than to play a couple of sessions with the Critical Role team. I'm nowhere near popular enough, or even well known. I don't have that talent.
Brain. Hello, Brain.
Hello, Data's Brain. Have you remembered to work today?
No, not today. Actually, working all day. And then finally getting it erased from those YouTube videos. No, I don't know. If Unity were to change, like, to the point where even VRChat is going to be affected, what do you think we'll be using? Like uploading our COVIDed avatars.
We'd probably switch to Chill Out VR.
Wait, what?
It's the cleanest transition. Not all of our avatars would make it, because buddy, do you know how many avatars I have?
Judging from the last screenshot I've seen,
I think personal uploads I have around 50.
Gosh dang.
I would have to learn the new program, do all of that from scratch, over and over and over. And I don't know what is compatible. I don't know if dynamic bones are a thing. Fizz bones wouldn't exist because that's unique for VRChat. It is. Fizz bones are a VRChat only thing. It's part of their SDK.
Oh yeah, sorry. No, I kind of stopped the sentence like usual. No, I was gonna ask, like, Chill Out VR has its own system or program?
Yes. I don't know if Chill Out VR also does Unity. Just my thought is between the two companies, I feel like VRChat would be more likely to just fold and like disappear. But Chill Out VR would probably come back under a new engine eventually.
I mean, it has its own. I don't know if you call it an engine, but its own system.
It does not use SDK, correct? SDK is a VRChat program.
No. Let me stop you right there. As a computer science major, or past one, an SDK is just kind of like a standardized development kit. I think that's what it stands for. Let me look it up real quick.
Okay, standardized development kit, but it is customized to VRChat uniquely. It has gone through multiple iterations. It actually got updated recently to where you can like set up all the avatar details without having to play it in scene, which helps my computer.
Yeah. Okay. Well, just wanted to put that out there. SDK.
Okay, standardized development kit.
Software.
Understood.
Sorry, software development kit.
But you would not be able to use the SDK for VRChat on Chill Out VR.
Yeah, of course. That makes sense.
So,
probably has its own SDK or something. I mean...
So they didn't develop the program from scratch, but it is definitely only usable for VRChat at this point, at least their version of it.
Yeah. I mean, like, Blender has its own plugin, I think, so you can directly upload it to VRChat. So, you know, Blender's a good program. I think they're in a good direction, but then again, I haven't researched anything about it.
I have no idea how people upload to Chill Out VR. For all I know, they do it directly through Blender, like you're talking about. But I'm gonna be honest, I've been avoiding Blender so fucking hard over the course of my VRChat career. If I was suddenly put in a position of like, learn Blender or don't play in VR, it's gonna take me a minute to get back to it.
I mean, yes, relearning something completely different is a task and a half, but
I'm quitting my current job to relearn a whole new job. I'm gonna be in insurance. I'm gonna be a fucking insurance agent. I'm gonna sell insurance to people, but it's from
redacted.
Hey,
we'll be making that DOS, man. Liability.
I'm kidding.
Would you tell? Would you tell? No, I'm not going to be doing liability insurance. I'm going to have nothing to do with vehicle. I don't. Automotive is actually. I might start at automotive, and then the next point up, I would be eligible for a home, an apartment. Then it's health. Then the world. Then I can move on to other departments completely.
The world, and then another department. No, but like Blender, I actually know someone who is a game developer, has used Blender and Unity to make games and stuff, or at least animations. So far, what I've seen, it's pretty, I'd say, intuitive, or at least it's pretty easy to understand, because when I started Unity, like learning from when we were struggling, our first time stepping into Unity at all, yeah, it's like when I was programming a long time ago, bugs after bugs, or something just does not work, you know. So
yeah.
Blender's not that scary, don't worry. In fact, you probably have even more control.
I don't want to. It gives me the brain itchies.
Okay.
I'm kidding. If worst comes to worst, I'll probably adjust, but for now, I'm good.
Yeah, everyone will adjust. If it comes to that.
So we'll see how that goes. I got the job. That's the fucking hardest part, is getting into the company.
Redacted.
Very selective. And I'm so surprised they called me back. But then again, all of my job applications up to this point have been fully work from home. So maybe that was my problem. I was competing with too many people who for an oversaturated market. Meanwhile,
redacted
is local to me.
I see. Okay, that gives you an advantage.
Yeah, gives me a bit of an advantage. So I'll be going through all that.
Working on site.
Yeah, next week I'll hear back from him. I hate your new profile picture, by the way.
Thank you.
I considered changing mine, but I really don't want to explain to everybody what the fuck. The fucking Doberman.
Oh.
Considered it, and I was like, people ask questions. Floor will probably make it weird. Hell, you'll probably make it weird. I don't know. What do you think? Is it worth it?
I don't know. If it sparks questions that you would absolutely love to answer, then yeah, sure.
Alright. Fuck, did you put that picture? So when you made the cover image for your music video, was it inspired by Kingdom Hearts?
No, it was not. It's just inspired from all the anime and stuff, and probably Kingdom Hearts, to be honest, just subconsciously molding into my head. But, you know, so the way my thought process worked was that world it means a lot, and it's a very, very, like, I guess, somber world, and I just kind of went from there. You know, water's there, it's dark, gloomy.
You know what? I'm dumb, because I can just change my one profile picture to that crazy shit go.
You have 2 minutes, sir.
Hold on. I need to fix this. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Yeah. Alright. What do you think?
Let me refresh. Wait, hold on. Let me do this. Leave the call and then come back. Ah, there we go.
Should I zoom in a little bit more?
No. It's perfect.
All right. Yep, I'll do this for a little bit until the questions start coming in. I'll refuse to answer any of them, and I'll change back.
Okay.
All right. I will catch you later, bud.
Hey, thanks for talking with me. It was a weird impromptu podcast, I guess.
I still sometimes think we should really do a podcast. We should gather some information and then once a week have a conversation about the wildest shit we've heard that week.
Well, this is the first. This is the first episode. If you want me to post it.
I mean, I'd rather, like, put some time aside to actually put some shit together. Like, really plan it. But if you wanted to put this on your YouTube channel as, like, would you be interested in watching this kind of like Q&A? I'd be down.
Yeah, it's like a pilot episode.
Yeah, sure, fuck it.
Okay. Alright, well, I'll let you go. Have a good session. I shall go unconscious now.
Sounds good. Later.
See ya.
Bye.
So, what did you think of this podcast pilot episode? Again, like Lycan mentioned, we'd plan more around the topic and do research, but was it at least entertaining? Let us know by liking the video and commenting on things you guys would be interested in hearing about. Until next time, drink some water, take care of yourself, and see you later. Thank you very much for this month's supporters.